Hello and welcome back to Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So, to actually find the black key that will open the box, believe it or not, all we have to do is drop off the platform and where we actually find the cursed box and basically get the key that way. So yeah, so hook towards the wall and you'll easily get it. Seriously, it's that simple. Yeah, no need to actually overthink it. So, with the key in hand, let's actually see what's behind this supposed not rather foreboding looking treasure chest here. And yes, we have the key. And this is probably one of the lamest things in terms of exposition, at least. Yeah, seriously. Basically, this big evil demon thingy pops out of the chest and acts as if we've been cursed. When in fact, this is no curse at all. This is no curse at all. And in fact, it is very, very helpful, actually. So, screw you, demon. Screw you. This is no curse. You are just making shit up, in my humble opinion. So basically, this so-called demon has given us the curse of folding into a paper aeroplane. And trust me, it is actually very helpful. Because if you press the Y button, then Mario will be able to glide over to the other side of other areas. So yes, if you remember when we were outside, there was a platform similar to the one displayed here that looks like, well, I guess a paper aeroplane. So if you stand on the platform, then and press the Y button, it will start to glow, and indeed, by pressing the Y button, you will turn into a paper aeroplane. So yes, and indeed, this is a very helpful transformation. And in order to make Mario glide properly, which may well make it somewhat of a curse, is that you have to tilt in the opposite direction that Mario is gliding in. So, for example, if you press the B button, you will return to normal. So yes. So don't you give me that curse shit. This is no curse. It's actually quite beneficial. No idea, Goombella. No idea. Well, anyway, let's then go over to the flight platform and indeed turn into a paper aeroplane. And then what we have to do to actually glide properly is hold down the left on the control stick and we will easily cross over the gap. Yes, it is very, very helpful in-game for getting over other areas. And what do you know? I think we have found the Thousand Year Door. Yes, because this is where we will find out about more, shall I say, about the supposed hidden treasure beneath Rogueport. Yes, well, believe it. This is the fabled Thousand Year Door. Indeed so. Let's do that, just that. So, indeed, let's approach the mysterious altar in the center of the room. The MacGuffin? That might be it. Well, anyway, let's have Mario step on it. And indeed, what will happen, it will start to glow, and it will reveal, believe it or not, the next, well, firstly, it will start, it will give us the location of the next crystal star, but Mario will start glowing as well. Well, the map will, and it will show us the next location of the next crystal star. So yeah, and indeed, this is where the adventure really starts to begin. And where do we get our next area then? Well, it seems to be in a pleasant-looking forest inside a giant castle. Yeah, well, Mario knows all about that. So, yes. So that's where our first crystal star is going to be. And every time we do get a crystal star, we will learn a special move. But I'll go into that a little later on. Yeah, it glowed and showed us the next... Seriously, you haven't watched a huge, big-budget Hollywood movie? It's akin to that, but maybe not on that scale. Okay, what mysterious power? Indeed. So indeed, let's indeed head back to Professor Frankly's office and indeed see what we can find out about. Yeah, I wonder if that guard can hear us. Yeah, what of it? I mean, we've been collecting Shine Sprites, Power Moons, Grand Stars, what else? Apparently we have learned a new special move already. I agree. I actually do agree here. Certainly. Yeah. We don't want what happens in the Pokemon games to happen in here, do we? So anyway, let's have a look at the new super move that Mario has learned. So, we'll have having a look at the star power gauge. There seems to be a little dot there. And what does that represent? Apparently it represents 1 unit of power. Yes. And apparently when it is available we can use a special move. So Sweet Treat. This is a very special move. Like as Professor Frankly says, it will restore our HP and FP. So if we go to special and use Sweet Treat, what will happen is that now what we have to do is throw various stars at the various items. So if you hit flowers, you restore flower points. If you hit character things, you will restore health points. And if you hit a poison mushroom, you will be stunned for a short period of time. So yes, so try not to hit the poison mushroom. Let's just put it that way. And then we have run out of star power now, which is not great. However, there is a way we can actually restore that. And Professor Frankly will indeed explain it now. And that is done by, well, it's kind of important with the audience. Because if you can tell, we are in somewhat of a theatre area. And yes, that is done by attacking opponents. So, let's do it with Goombella here. So, if we are able to pull off a much better strike by pressing the A button at the correct time, then it will definitely do more damage, yes, but it will also fill up your star power meter. So, yeah. And I'm not always the best at this, seriously. And you see there, that's what happens when you get it worse. Some of the audience will run off. Yeah, that was kind of my reaction to some... Let me think. There we go, never mind, we've got him. So yeah, and that will regain us a small amount of star power. So yeah, from the audience. So yeah, sometimes they will even come back. Not always though, in this case they don't, so yeah. That wasn't good. Again, this is done with persistence, I think. So yeah, and indeed, some of our audience have come back. Yeah. Or maybe they just went for a loo break, I don't know. So indeed, let's continue. Also, you will see over there in the top right-hand corner, there are a couple of Shine Sprites. So yeah, I'll go over that a little later. Actually, no, we're going to go over it now. Yeah. Okay. And if we get 2 matching icons, then what will happen is that we will be able to enter a kind of slot machine. If we get 3 shine sprites, for example, we will get the equivalent of a full house and get max HP and FP, and indeed restore our star power as well. Seriously, that is awesome. So, and also we get a full crowd as well, seemingly. And yeah, that is dependent on what sort of icon you have. Just don't get poison mushrooms, as the professor says. So yeah. And you can also use appeal to get the star power. I don't know if I ever use that command though, but we shall see. Yeah. There's also a hammer bro with a hammer. Well, it is a hammer bro, Goombella. They have been in the Mario games since 1985. And indeed, in order to actually stop a thing, we can press the X button to stop an enemy throwing an item at us. So yeah, sweet justice indeed. You don't know how many times the Hammer Bros annoyed me when I'm playing Super Mario Brothers. It was very helpful, actually. Okay, then. About what? What's astounding? Yes? Petal Meadows, eh? I thought it was in a castle. Okay, fair enough. Why? I'm guessing we'll have to go through the sewers again. Probably. Yeah, probably will have to go through the sewers again. Yeah, just don't get stuck in the minus world again. Seriously, that was a pain. Yes, she did. She didn't invite us to have cake, though. Yes, it would. Don't confuse her with the one with brown hair. That's Princess Daisy. Although she used to be a brunette, not brunette, a redhead, I heard. And her last name was Toadstool. Maybe. Yeah, one with a guy named Crump. Yeah, but one's an enemy that is not Bowser. Seriously, although Bowser is in this game. Fair enough. Yes. Well, let's get the map back. It may well be too... Yeah, just don't end up... probably not. Fair enough. Well then, I guess I'm going to save, and on the next episode we will indeed head for the Petal Meadows. So, oh, hang on, he has, the professor has a new one. Yes, we now have a... Is that a Zelda reference? Well, anyway, we have a badge, and these are very helpful. Again, these allow us to use, guess, not kind of special moves, but certainly, things. No, I'm going to go over it myself, I think. And we will need FP to use these moves. So, yes. So, why don't we go to the thing now and go to badges and equip the Power Smash. Now, you need badge points, or BP, in order to equip badges. So, yeah. And Power Smash at this stage of the game is very, very helpful indeed. Well, anyway, I am going to save, and on the next episode we will head for the Petal Meadows. So I will see you then. Goodbye!